Howdy y'all, and welcome to IndieScan. Last week we focused on indie authors for the base Black Friday book sale. Now, we authors tend to think we're God's gift to the planet, but there's no way to prove it. Nevertheless, with great magnanimity, I vowed to balance the scales a bit this week in terms of attention. Welcome friends to the IndieScan Comic Campaign Highlights Edition. Before we begin, smite that subscribe button and leave a like to light the beacon for the next weary traveler. Let's see what's going on in campaigns this week. And why not start by cheating? Up first, Anvil Magazine number 3. With the accompanying hard rock EP, First Strike. You're hearing it now. Growing the new age of independent entertainment to music as well as fiction and comics, with a featured story by Jason J. McHuston, comics from A.C. Pritchard and Luke Stone, and Frederick Lemont, and a hit squad of familiar authors like Misha Burnett, John A. Douglas, and Jacob Kalta. It's looking like an epic third issue. On top of that, you can lend your ear to Tempered Records' debut showcase of 5 Iron Age musicians with the hard rock blend. This is the first entry in a new project to bring more ears to the talents of the Iron Age, featuring on double duty Jacob Kalta and A.C. Pritchard, as well as Chill Kid, JVP Music, and Evilly Music. So listen, read, and feast your eyes. Back it today and order back issues on the Anvil site. Florida Man vs. Hogzilla from comics legend Mike Barron. Florida Man is back and he's taking on the legendary Wild Pig. Following the loss of his lottery winnings, Gary is forced to vacate the $5 million mansion he and Crystal bought. When a 1,000-pound feral swine begins savaging Kensington Gardens, the neighborhood HOA begs Gary to come back and bag the beast. First, Gary must contend with airline terrorists, smuggle in 100 red-kneed tarantulas, befriend a talking catfish, and deal with the usual invasive species, including toilet snakes and an 18-foot python. His new bride Crystal is deep in the swamp training to fight Australian grappler Cassowary, interfering with marital bliss. Join Gary and Crystal on their roller coaster ride from rags to riches, to rags to riches, to rages to riches. By Irene Strakowski, drawn by Michael Rushbrook, with colors by Jake Harold. The hit fantasy mystery comic Fiendish returns in this standalone one-shot. Fiendish Chapter 2.5 Survivor. After his hometown of Dorvo was destroyed, Casimir is saved by the reclusive hunter Octo and taken in as an apprentice. However, being Octo's student is no easy task, and Casimir is additionally tormented by the guilt of surviving the bloodshed that killed his family. Young Casimir must discover how to overcome his trauma and, hopefully, find purpose in life again. Survivor will feature 25 story pages on top of world building and behind the scenes content. It's 100% inked and in the process of being colored at the time of campaign launch. Give it a look and give it your support. From Edwin Acevedo, with art from Donald DeLay and Maxi Dallo. The Bloodbone Ashcan Second Chance campaign. Bloodbone is the story of a man who returns to his hometown after years away and decides to become a vigilante after finding out it's been overtaken by a criminal organization. This 16-page black and white Ashcan is the introduction to the character and world. It was originally only available through PayPal. Bloodbone is an action-packed, violent tale of a man deciding to use the skills he's acquired in his travels to take back his hometown from scum. Looks pretty sick to me. Next up, a special edition action-packed comic adaptation of the cyberpunk samurai novella series Jisedai by Daniel P. Riley, with art by Josan and colors by Ariana Riley. Gabriel, raised by a corporation to kill on command for the company's goals, is the last and youngest member of the Holy Eight. Each named for an archangel, the Holy Eight are highly skilled assassins and enforcers, enhanced by cybernetics developed in a hidden lab, overseen by one of their own, an enigmatic genius called Raphael. Their leader, Genbu, sequestered Gabriel for most of his life, training the boy in kenjutsu forms and the tenets of Bushido, with the board of directors as his daimyo, or lord. Until his 18th year, Gabriel did his master's bidding without thought, until his life was changed forever, and it all started with a girl. It's a fun, gritty action read, and I can't wait to see the comic. And Mountain Hollow from Brandon Smith. A survivalist wages a guerrilla war against a secret invasion of cosmic entities. Rambo meets Lovecraft. Our hero is a military veteran turned survivalist with a mysterious past. He relocates to the quiet, rural town of Mountain Hollow, nestled in a snowy western range, hoping for a peaceful life. His solitude is broken, however, when a baby girl named Abigail is kidnapped by a madman, and the community is unable to do anything about it. Alan sets out into the wilderness to track down the criminal and save the girl. Little does he know a dark and impossible agenda is at hand, and his decision to intervene will set him on a path to war with beings from another realm. The book is nearly complete, so wrap up the funding and let the madness begin. And why not wrap the week the way we started? by cheating slightly. Superpowered Smash Masters, a customizable card game. The fast-paced card game you can play with your whole family. It's crammed full of humor, amazing heroes, bizarro story twists, and dangerous puns. Recruit a team of heroes to battle other hero teams for no reason. It's just like comics. Defeat all rivals to win. Customize your deck, choose your best heroes, and create a deck that complements their abilities. A fast-paced game for up to 8 players or even more, including characters, story cards, team-ups, and Smash cards. Looks like a good time to me, and the campaign is in storefront mode with everything ready to ship. Let's check it out. It occurs to me that everything you've seen on IndieScan so far would make a great gift. The season is here. The big red man is on the way. Hey, thanks for tuning into IndieScan. This is just a taste of what's going on in the scene. You can support the weekly roundup by subscribing here, liking the video, and buying my books and merch. Till next time, my friends, good journey.